I get everybody from the average person coming in that just wants to, buy a little bit of gold and silver because of what's going on in the world, to the tinfoil hat people. Okay, I get it all.
Hello, silver fans. This is T, and you're in the place to be for silver education, acquisition, and entertainment. Hey, thanks for watching, everybody. Hey guys, in anticipation of another fun video with Sherrie, be sure to hit that like button now before you forget about it once we get into this video. And if you're new here, be sure to subscribe.
Teasers, hi, I'm sorry.
It's
sleeping.
all good.
I'm still sleeping.
Uh-oh. Well, wake up, Sherrie. We're going to have a good time. I've got a bunch of great questions for you.
Oh, good.
And you know what?
What?
Let me
Chicken
just...
butt? You know who? Chicken
Let's
butt.
start.
You know why? Chicken thigh.
You participated in one of my auctions. Yeah, something a little different.
It looks like a peanut.
There you go. Little
That is
silver
very
artwork.
cool.
Got some toning to it. And there you go. There's the focus and the little signature bar there. Got some crazy colors. So
Right,
in addition to that, I made you something just for fun. So here's some. That's a gift from Mrs. T and me. And I hope you like it.
How did you help out?
Well, I suggested what to make.
Oh, okay. You stood behind him with pom-poms? Oh, I love my skulls. I love them. I love my skulls.
Yeah, and let's show the crowd here.
Yeah.
Take a look here. You've got the skull for Dia de los Muertos. Say that 3 times fast.
Can't say it once. Dios Muertos.
Dia de los Muertos, Day of the Dead, which is right after Halloween.
Okay.
Which makes me wonder, what is Sherrie wearing for Halloween? That's my
I'm
viewers
going
want to know.
trick-or-treating with my grandkids, so I'll probably wear a koozie for the beer I'm going to be drinking, or in this hand, the glass of wine, or could be one of those hats with the tequila. Could be anything. Yeah.
If the kid trips and falls down, oh well, it's all good.
No, the one's in a stroller, and the other one, he's pretty tough, so.
Okay.
Okay.
The older ones don't want to trick-or-treat with Grandma and Grandpa anymore, so that kind of sucks, but
Hey,
whatever. I still love them.
please tell me you're not doing that trunk or treat BS.
No.
That is the wussiest thing in the whole world. These people show up in a parking lot, they open their trunks, and they just shovel candy to kids. And,
No, you have to make them walk for it. You have to make them work for
Yeah.
it. What the hell? That's the whole point.
Exactly.
I mean, when I was a kid, we dressed up. As soon as we got home from school, we were dressed, ready to go. We were out the door. At 10 o'clock at night, we were still knocking on people's doors.
yeah,
And people were
bugging
all like,
people,
what the
waking
fuck? Go to bed. Go
My
to
lights
bed.
out. Why are you still
Yeah, why are
showing-
you still doing this? But that's what we did as kids.
Yeah. And then
Now-
the bonus is they'd say, here, just take all this candy.
just take all of it, get rid of it, so
Yeah,
I can shut my
exactly.
lights off and be done for the night. No.
And then
You know.
when your buddy in the ghost costume tripped down somebody's stairs, it was funny as hell. Everybody got a good laugh.
Yeah. Now,
So-
suck it up, Buttercup. Let's go.
Yeah.
Next house. That's what we did.
There's my crusty old man rant of the day, but
Is what it is. I guess we're just crusty old people. Whoever thought at 54 I would be considering myself crusty and old? I have no idea. And thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you for the show. But I wanted to show you this. I had a customer
okay.
came in off of your channel,
Okay.
okay? And he owns a typesetting company.
Okay.
And he made me these.
Take a look at that. Check that out. That is cool.
Isn't it?
Yeah, look at. You'd probably make something out of silver with that. That would be pretty cool.
Oh.
Yeah. You know what? We need to make a connection. Let me see that one. We need to make a connection with this dude. And
These are really cool. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know the first thing about typesetting. I'm assuming they use this for printing presses and stuff like that.
yeah, you must come across all kinds of people from all walks of life here, huh?
Yeah.
Uh-oh, speaking of...
Oh, okay, T. I had a customer who just came in. He's off camera here. Okay?
Yeah.
And he brought me these bars that people buy off TV and the newspapers. It says fine German silver, 0.999, 1 troy ounce. Okay. German silver is not silver. It's a very, very low grade shit silver. So this is not an ounce of pure silver.
those sneaky
This one.
Germans.
Then he brought in a group of coins here.
Yeah.
Can't believe those are.
All fake, huh?
All fake. This is all Lead. Here again, it's just a lead
Yeah.
replica of.
Yeah, that one caught my eye right away. Yeah, where'd you get
Sorry
them
to
at?
say.
I bought them off a guy at the bar. A guy that comes in, he was selling T-shirts and stuff.
At the bar?
Yeah,
Do you mind if I ask you how much you paid for those?
I paid an honor for everything. Oh, he put his number in my phone.
Oh, there you go. Call him back. Say, hey,
Fucking
would you like $100 beating?
Oh, yeah. I
if
shouldn't.
you should have known, yes.
Sounds too good to be true?
It's too good to be true. Sorry, guys.
And that was an interesting visit.
Yeah.
Guy had a bunch of fake stuff that
Bunch
he bought.
of fake stuff. Yeah, I figured I'd share it with you guys. I'm sure if you're in the business, you've seen that kind of stuff before, but
Oh, yeah.
the majority of people haven't seen it, and
Yeah.
it's a lesson to don't buy silver from a guy in a bar. So,
Yeah, especially if you think you're buying $7 or $8 Morgan dollars for $20 for $100.
right. Yeah. No, he bought that whole thing for $100. Yeah.
That's right. There was more stuff.
There was more stuff there.
My
yeah.
eyes just kind
that
of
fake
went to
proof
the,
silver eagle, the 2 bars, and
Yeah. Yeah, the one that intrigued me was a couple of Morgans that were hobo Morgans.
Yeah, hobo Morgans. Yeah, but they weren't real Morgans. If they were real, I'd have been all over that. But.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, hey, we still have lots of stuff to talk
sorry,
about.
sorry, okay.
That's okay. And you have a
I
customer.
have customers
or
here,
two.
so they're just going to sit here and watch. Hi, we're not going to put you on camera.
The markets. The markets are kind of up and down, up and down. I don't even know what they're doing today, but
Markets were up like a rocket this week. Gold was up over $100
Yeah,
this
crazy.
week since the beginning of this has started, and silver's up again, $22.91. Gold's at $19.60. All day yesterday, another coin dealer friend of mine called me and he says, "You watch yourself," he says, "because all day I've been quoting numbers based on gold at 1850." He says, "I know it's only been a week, but come on, you need to adjust to this, okay? You're bigger than this."
so gold's up big time. Silver's up a little bit too.
Gold's up another $12 today. Silver's flat, but markets are just screaming with what's going on over there.
How does that affect what's going on in the shop? Are people coming in buying, saying, "Hey, I better get it now before it goes up anymore," or are
I
they
don't know. It's
saying,
been
"Let me
very
sell"?
crickets.
Okay.
Quiet.
So
I don't
it's
know
a
what-
holding pattern.
Holding pattern right now. I think people are just waiting to see what's going on, what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's just been all my regulars that come in, okay, once a week or twice a week to buy, gold and silver. Nothing. So,
Okay.
I don't know.
Interesting. So we'll see if it keeps
I mean, the
shooting
phone's
up.
not even ringing. So.
Yeah, usually when the metals go up, people get that FOMO and they
Right.
want to come and
Right.
buy.
Yeah.
And although I know the whole economy's in a little bit of a funk right now.
No.
Even the experts, the economists are baffled because you've got inflation way up, credit card debt amongst everybody in the country
Right.
is through the
Student
roof.
loans came due again, and they
all
started
kinds
all
of
that.
weird
And,
stuff going on.
I mean, there's stuff going on everywhere, but
But yet the market just keeps doing what it's doing.
doing what it's doing.
By the way, one of my buddies told me this
You
week.
don't have any friends.
I have a couple,
Okay.
mostly coin dealers. This guy told me his bank kicked him to the curb just like yours did.
Okay.
He kind of hedged his bet because he had 3 bank accounts open with 3 different banks.
There you go.
So one of the 3
Kicked
closed his account with no explanation. I don't want to spend a half hour talking about that, but it's continuing to happen.
Yeah, I've heard another 2. So
Yeah.
local. So
Yeah. Do you keep more than one business bank account at a time just to kind of hedge your? So,
No.
if that happens to you again with who you currently have, then you have to start the whole process
well,
over.
like I said, the old bank gave me 30-day notice, so it gave me plenty of time to be able to move all that around and to do all of that. And hopefully, if my new bank doesn't love me anymore, they'll give me the same courtesy. But
Yeah.
who knows?
All right. So you've been doing this a couple years,
Just
maybe
a
a couple decades,
Just
maybe.
a minute.
And
I just started last week. I'm getting really good at it.
There have been conflicts over the decades and full-out wars. What's going on right now in Israel? And
It's very scary.
It is. It's very scary. And I mean, you and I aren't, geopolitical experts, but we're just ordinary citizens who say, holy crap, if the powers that be behind Israel and the powers behind that be behind the Palestinians and Hamas, if the big dogs behind the little dogs, get into a battle, the whole world
The world's
is
screwed.
Yeah.
Right.
So How have wars over the years affected the gold and silver markets and the precious metals? Out of fear, do people head in that direction,
No,
or just
I mean,
does it vary?
After 9/11, the markets, people were wary of everything going on in the world, so obviously the markets responded to it. Whenever it's something major, okay, in the beginning when the Russian war against Ukraine,
Yep.
that started, that pushed the markets, but nobody really concerned themselves too much with it because it doesn't affect us to that extent, okay? China, they keep threatening. Nothing you can do about that. China owns everything in the world, so you just have to suck it up. But I mean, yeah, there's certain global things that move the markets, but who knows? Who knows? I mean, this war in Israel, that's very concerning because everybody is now taking sides. So,
Yeah.
and you get the bigger powers involved in that becomes scary. So, but they've been at war for 2,000 years. I don't understand why this is new news. So
Yeah,
they've been doing this forever, ever.
I think all the graphic images
Yeah.
have really
The atrocities
captivated everybody.
that's going on over there. Yes.
Yeah, and it's
But that's why it makes it more relevant because of social media. The last big war that they had was in the 80s, I want to say it was. 80s, I
yeah,
don't
that
remember when it was.
Yom Kippur War.
Yeah,
and that
but-
was I want to say in the 70s.
Yeah, so social media wasn't a thing back then. So, you heard about it, what they broadcasted on, Channel 2 News, which they didn't have 24-hour coverage of what was going on. Not like now, everything you see is
Yeah.
right this moment because
Yeah.
of the internet. So,
All right, well, listen, I'm going to let you take care of these customers. I'm going to do some shopping. I noticed you have some particularly cool stuff in the shop today.
Do I?
Well, anything else you want to leave my viewers with?
be safe.
Be safe.
Be safe. And I have a rhetorical question.
Sure.
I had to take an Uber to work yesterday because I had been drinking the night before. I'm a responsible adult. I don't drink and drive. On my way, we got into a conversation about what I do for a living, buying gold and silver and, selling gold and silver. And he says, well, do you get a lot of the tinfoil people? And I said, well, I get my share of them. I says, but what I don't understand is if people are preparing for the end of the world or the worst of the worst or whatever's going to happen, what makes you think for a second that gold and silver is going to be your magic answer for your survival?
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be food and water and clothes and shelter and munitions? Wouldn't that be what your chance of survival is about, not gold and silver? I mean, I'm kicking my own ass, okay, even it's saying something like that, but where does gold and silver fit in that picture?
Yeah, I wonder the same thing. There are a fair share of prepper stackers out there. That's the name that, and the title given to them. And actually, a lot of people wear that with a badge. Hey,
Okay.
I'm a prepper stacker. I'll be ready for anything by having a boatload of, Roosevelt dimes and Mercury dimes
Okay.
to barter with. But I'm not in that camp. Although I did go to the shooting range on Monday and practice.
There you go.
And
That's what's important, right
so-
there.
To me, yeah.
Having a silver dime or a bullet, which one am I going to choose? I'm going to choose the bullet.
Exactly.
Sorry, people, but I'm choosing the bullet.
Yeah. If there's a world reset, maybe years down the road, that silver and gold might come in handy.
Right. But that's not going to be if something happens in the very immediate. Okay,
Yeah.
that's gold. Nobody's going to care about gold and silver.
Yeah,
They'll be
and-
more concerned about protecting their family. What are we going to eat next? What are we going to drink next? Where are we going to go?
Yeah. And I'm not putting down prepper stackers.
No, not
I'm
at
just
all.
saying that's not
it's
me.
just a
I
rhetorical
prep
question.
in a different way.
It's a rhetorical question. So I'm curious as to what other people think about that, because here again, I get everybody from the average person coming in that just wants to, buy a little bit of gold and silver because of what's going on in the world, to the tinfoil hat people. Okay, I get it all. So I'm just curious where people's thoughts are on that.
Yeah.
So,
Well, everybody, feel free to share your comments down in the comment section. As for me, it's a savings account.
Yeah.
My silver and gold savings account, something I could sock away. And I don't, once it's in my safe and it's in my deep stack, I don't want to cash out.
well, right, and I can see that against the U.S. dollar. Okay, I'm talking about the people who are talking about Armageddon.
Yeah.
Okay, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
That we're going into, we're going to have a world war in 2/3 of the population is going to be chopped off. Well, what's silver and gold going to do for you at that point in time?
Good question. Good question. And so, I don't know. Well, let's see what the commenters say. And for now, we're going to say adios.
Hi, Teasters.
Hey, special thank you to these channel members who support my efforts to bring you videos just like this one. And thank you for watching. Now let me show you what I purchased. I found some interesting silver there. Look at that El Capone, a little bit of African silver, and that one's got a pooch on it. A little vintage. And take a look at these beautifully toned ASCs. I also found some more vintage and some silver for the old silver furnace. And I also picked up this piece for the deep stack. Hey, I have an auction tonight, Saturday night. Be sure to join me for some fun. If you take a look at that thumbnail on the left-hand side, hey, that is a direct link to that auction that I just mentioned. So, hey, don't forget, Saturday night, 7 p.m., lots of fun, a ton of silver, vintage, Engelhard, silver pours, you name it. Be there.